But that
Correct.
is where I sign off from the commentating. I don't know if I'm going to commentate the showcase. I know it's a spoiler, but just keep that in mind. So I'm gonna be swapped with Dolan, I assume. Are you there, buddy?
Well, there's Dolan. You can say something. Go ahead.
Hey,
Hello.
good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. How's it going?
Pretty sure it's morning for you, Dolan.
Yeah, it's
Good
early.
morning.
Yeah, thanks, Nelly, for commentating with me. That was great.
Yeah.
It was nice to do this with you again after such a long time, and we'll get back to business next week as well.
Yeah, I
care,
haven't
buddy.
commentated in English for a long time, so it's nice. So enjoy the rest of the matches. I sign off.
See you later, Nelly.
Bye, Nelly.
Yeah, Dolan, we're doing quite well over here. Two fairly quick matches we've had just now. We're going to continue to a winners bracket match for a change. Chile versus Australia. What do you think is going to happen?
I think Chile is the slight favorite here, but it should be interesting because I think Australia is going to be able to compete in hidden and mixed mod in particular here. I don't know how Hard Rock and Double Time are going to go. I feel like Chile's got the advantage there.
Gotcha. Australia actually performed quite well this year, right? Or am I crazy?
Yeah, they came in 12th seed in the qualifiers, really kind of exceeded everyone's expectations there. So,
Yeah.
really good job for
Quite
them. But
impressive indeed. And yeah, Chile has always been like a really strong team. Been around for ages and ages and ages. So never really getting a worse roster either. They always have really good players in the rotation. And here we are. With the first map of this match, they have already begun it's a mixed mod pit on a Summoning 101 from Jer M. Nyam. Good luck to both teams.
Australia going for a mixed mod pick here. So we're going to see Quijibo against Pekorad on Hard Rock. It'll be Lehu and Chickenando on Hidden, and Crimson against Line on No Mod.
Yeah, it's going to be some tight competition indeed. No misses thus far, which is what we expect from players at this level. 200 combo. We're going to get into a bit of a harder part right about now. Nobody dropping so far, so the score keeps flickering, but there's Chickenando with your first miss for Australia.
Yep, and Crimson is going to follow it up with the second miss right there. And Quijibo is going to complete the team miss for Australia, so things are going to get really ugly here really quick.
Yeah, no SSs left in the end of Chile either, but that really just doesn't matter. An FC is all you need in this game mode, and they are doing perfect so far. There's a 100,000 score gap already between these two teams, and we are nearing the halfway part of the map, as this is going to calm down a little bit, as you can see. Happens fairly easy right here.
Yeah, Australia trailing by 3 misses now. Recovering the combos, but Chile still perfection.
Yeah, we just have to wait for the next KI and see if Chile is going to blow up in the same manner as Australia. And if that doesn't happen, that's just going to give it to Chile. There's another miss there for Australia, for Kajibo. That's not going to help moving into the next section at all. Pekorad is going to do the same.
Yeah, that is an interesting miss there in the slow section. It'll be the first Chilean miss, but Chile still miles in front, over 100k.
Yeah, considering the fact that Kajibo missed right after Pekorad as well, it doesn't really even help in terms of combo for Chile. There's 2 misses again, Lehu and Kajibo this time. Kajibo really struggling with Hard Rock, even though he's playing quite alright, but it's not enough to beat Chile at this level.
Pekorad, now Chile finding some consistent back-to-back misses. Only Line holding combo here for Chile. Crimson and Chickenando are there. Crimson is going to drop, and that will pump the brakes on the comeback.
Yeah, a 150,000 score that gap is like barely manageable at this point of the map. The map is almost over. Chile missed again there with both Line and Lehu, but it's more than plenty for Chile, as you can see. And the score gap that they built up throughout the first half of the map to get them this first point on Australia's own pick. There you go.
Opening break point for Chile. Looking very strong. Line finding a really weird section miss there. Found those 3 misses back to back to back. Near the end, carried that FC deep into the map.
Yeah, he has a peculiar low accuracy too. Drops a lot of those droplets throughout the map at 98.88%. Not something that I see happen a lot with Line QDXC actually. Only Cute Jibo had a bit of a lower accuracy, but that's explainable through the fact that he was playing Hard Rock. So.
Regardless, Chile now have the pick. It'll be their first pick of the match. And they could really go anywhere. That's the thing about Chile, is they're such a veteran squad. It really depends on their opponents. That's kind of how they pick.
Yeah, definitely. They I've always excelled in Hard Rock, Hidden, and DT. I would say DT is the worst of those three, but considering the fact that they have Eldenel, they have Line QXE, Hidden is probably the very strongest suit, but those players are equally as good on Hard Rock, so it just depends on what Australia doesn't like to play when it comes to strategizing against Australia. And I think that's actually Hidden, but they are going to go for a Hard Rock pick here on Cybernetics.
Actually, no, Australia are quite a good Hidden team. I think Hidden is their best mod.
Well, they banned Hidden once, so that's why I was thinking of the fact that maybe Chile wanted to adapt the strategy to go for Hidden then, but fair point to them.
Gonna kick things off with the Hard Rock Convert, a very short map here, minute 55.
85 on Cybernetics. So far, we only see Star coming in for Chile as a change. Crimson Please coming in for Australia there too. 2 swaps. And neither team is probably going to swap too much throughout the match because honestly, most of the players on either of these teams are quite all-round when it comes to their skill sets. It also just depends on who's online at this moment. Maybe people have things to do. You never know.
Aristiel also going to be checking in here on the side of Chile. So Chile with 2 swaps.
Well, that just ruined my story. There you go.
They heard your comment and said, you know what? Send in Aristiel.
Just do it. Go ahead. Actually, Pekaret, go ahead. Just go. We'll have Eld for you. No? Okay, they won't. Seems that they're going to start it in 5 seconds. Everybody there with the Hard Rock. Nobody picking Hidden alongside. And we are just about to get into the second map of the match here. Chile's pick after a break point. It seems that they are in a pretty good position already this early on in this game.
Yeah, looking very good on that break point. We'll see how Australia handle the Hard Rock. Start with an early miss for Chile, so Australia will have a slight advantage.
The Crimson Police going to follow that up for Australia though, so that's going to level out, I'm pretty sure. Actually, Chile here with a bit of combat. No, never mind me. Stark and Crimson Police both missing at the same time, so the score advantage goes to Australia. The combo is exactly the same on either team. Well, not exactly, but pretty much the same.
It's almost identical. If anything, it's like Chile with a 2 combo advantage, and that score is basically dead even. Stark and Crimson Please kind of cancel each other out at the perfect moments there. And
okay, buddy, that's 70 score difference.
Jeez. Quijibo is going to find a miss for Australia, so that will give Chile a more decisive advantage with 2 FCs to 1 now.
Yeah, but another miss for Stark there, so Australia now has a bit of a combo advantage, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they do. And the score difference really isn't that big. It's very much doable for Australia to come back right here, and I think they're going to try and do that right now as well.
Yep, Quijibo at 200.
Yeah, there he is. The bar is already flickering towards Australia, and soon it's going to move into Australia's territory. Maybe not actually, but another miss for Chijibo might just ruin that start.
Oh, please. That is a tragic double miss for Australia. Just as they had earned that lead back, Chile are going to storm away with that advantage. Right into the closing sections of the map, too. And that's probably going to be it. Stark and Crimson Please will trade once more. Chicken Nando dropping again.
Yeah, there's nothing left for Australia to do.
Yeah, Australia almost able to contest that. But it'll be 2-0 Chile.
Yeah, well played by the Chileans there at the end. Perfect scores for both Riziel and Pekaret. And, I mean, Australia was playing really consistently up until the ending of the map too. They just weren't able to quite do those stairs as well as the Chilean team did. Stark with 5 misses all spread throughout the map, so his score really suffered through that, but still a very decent score, very decent showing. And that's a very solid second point for Chile. Good pick on them. And, yeah, my strategy on picking Hidden against Australia has fallen into shambles. It seems that the teams that are playing actually know better than commentators. Who would have thought?
Wow. We know nothing. What is
we
our
don't.
purpose?
What is the purpose then?
We're just going to be replaced by robots.
Is it?
Hey, you never know. It is the future.
This has gotten a little philosophical. But
too deep.
I would suggest that maybe in 2025 or so we will have a robot competition for OC Cats as well.
Hey, the one advantage for us is we will be the last mode to get it. That's for certain.
For sure. Fair.
So anyway, we're
Enjoy
going to on the next
few years here, boys.
Just some good banter.
Yeah, we're waiting on the next pick here for Australia. Not quite sure what the Chileans are saying here. Speaking in Spanish, we can't really read that. Maybe somebody in chat will be able to translate live right now. Maybe not. In the meantime, let's have a look at the chat predictions here for this game. It seems that Chile is definitely the public favorite here at a 269,000 channel points used. Australia with 21.8 thousand.
And it seems that in total voter count, it's 56-16 right now, but a lot more channel points on Chile. So if Australia pull off the upset, there's going to be some rich channel point people out there.
Yeah, and who knows, honestly. The only thing I'm worried about is the fact that this is the last mixed mod pick for Australia. And surely, I think this is going to be their best mod pool. Maybe bar no mod, but then again, Chile probably does slightly better on no mod too. So from here on, they might just already run out of firepower. I wouldn't say it's likely to be a sweep for Chile at this point. It really just depends on the performance on this map for Australia. But it's a little dangerous.
Yeah, it is pretty dangerous here because for Australia, their hand is kind of forced here. After they run out of mixed mod, it's either do you want to go with no mod or do you want to brave the hidden pool, which is kind of, both of these teams' strong suit. And that's kind of why Chile's avoiding hidden, because they can pick into Hard Rock and Double Time and still have the advantage and force Australia to go to hidden if they want to risk it.
Yeah, correct. Even though I think Australia is mostly going to try and tire out the no mod pool after running out of these mixed mod picks. Yep. I think that's probably their strategy, but either way, Chile can just cruise on with these mod picks, considering how well they've been doing on those previous two picks. And Australia is going to have to re-strategize after losing that initial point against Chile, which nobody wants to see. Original here with the first map. I'm going to shut my trap on the statistics and the tactics right now. We have a match to play.
The early miss strat, but there's a double miss from Chile early from Pekarat and Orisiel, so Australia will have a healthy early advantage. Crimson trading one of those misses back. But again, that is the Hard Rock and Hidden player for Chile down. Oh, and Eldenel's down too.
Yeah, it traded with Crimson, please, but that means that Australia is going to be able to keep the lead here. Combo advance is definitely in the hands of Australia. Original now just moved into 200 combo range, but Crimson and Eldenel having about the same combo right about now. So that means that... that's going to be a bit of a painful miss, though, for Crimson, please, but I think Australia's going to be able to keep the lead like this.
Original trades.
Yeah.
That's actually huge for Australia. The Hard Rock player going down. Hard Rock is more heavily weighted than Hidden and Nomad, which are equally weighted. As Orisil goes down again. Australia may have had this one scouted. A third of the map left. They've got about 100k advantage.
Yeah, 100,000 points. Kijibo there with an impressive performance in Hard Rock. Chicken Nando so far also SSing the map, and it seems that now everybody has settled in quite okay. Nobody missing right at this point, but the 100,000 score difference stays for Australia, and that might just prove to be their first point in this game.
Things certainly looking good for them. They just have to bring it home through the ending. Crimson Please will find a miss, but that is not going to be enough for Chile to take it. Quijibo
Ooh, another miss there for Crimson, though. Might slow progress a little more, but I don't think there's enough map left for Chile to do anything, really. There you go. That's your point for Australia. Well done to them, and a good pick there from going for mixed bot. Great performance by Kajibo, especially
And
getting a
Chicken
hard
Nando coming through with the SS on the Nomad and an FC on the Hard Rock from Quijbo.
perfect there, perfect. And yeah, Riziel really left a lot of points there. Left a lot of points on the table there with his 966,000. Even though that's not a bad performance by any sort of measure, it's not as good as a perfect score, obviously, and that's precisely the reason why Australia was able to pick this point. Considering that Crimson Please only had 820,000 points.
And Chile, they're going to continue their strat. Hard Rock 1.
First time I'm seeing this map in play today.
A bit longer than kind of previous Hard Rock 1s have been. Certainly than our round of 32 Hard Rock 1, that's for sure. But overall, still tests a very similar skill set here. It's quite the banger. Mapped by Ken.
Yeah, Ken is a big fan of Rail, so I think we're going to see this more often, these Rail maps in CWC, as long as he stays a map picker. Alrighty. I actually wonder how this is going to pan out, because Kijiba just had an impressive hard rock performance there. I'm not entirely sure how the rest of the Australian team fares, but if Kijiba is able to continue that red thread of his, and Chile chokes in a similar manner as they did on the mixed mod, which actually they did switch out Riziel for this map, then
Stark coming in.
yeah, maybe they are able to pick this one up as
The only
well.
thing I'd worry about for Australia is they made no substitutions coming in from mixed mod to this, and Chicken Nando was playing hidden, so it might take Chicken Nando a little bit to get adjusted. Might see an early miss or two. We'll have
Could
to
be.
wait and see.
Not
There's
super
always
finished
that
movement
danger.
thus far.
I'm sure you know, you're a former World Cup player yourself, the danger of you go from a low ER hidden to Hard Rock.
I love that title, former World Cup player. But yeah, it's really difficult to go from hidden to hard rock. The bigger the gap between the AR between those two maps is, the harder it becomes. And as you can see, Chicken Nanda already having missed Crimson Please following it up. So adjusting to that high AR from hard rock is still rough for everybody playing in this cup. And as you can see, that gives Chile a bit of a lead here, as everybody has their combos intact.
But Elvin L is going to be that first miss from Chile. Pekarat is going to follow it up. So there's the double miss. Stark, the sub, the only FC remaining for Chile, and that is going to give Australia a chance to pull this one back. As Crimson
Actually, he's
Please.
coming back, yeah.
Yeah, Crimson Please just reaching 200 combos, so now Australia is there.
I'm pretty sure they will actually grab it now, and they are indeed. G-Bone Stark, the only one left with a full combo. Stark actually the double S, and this is tight. Halfway through the map almost. Stark now with two big misses though, and that's going to provide a bit of extra leeway for Australia. Well done on holding on to those combos thus far, and if Chile misses again, it could turn into disaster for them real quick.
Yeah, now Chile is on the back foot on their own pick here on Hard Rock, and as you kind of alluded to, Kujivo coming off of that Hard Rock FC on the mix pod, tearing this Hard Rock map apart, the only FC remaining.
This is a new type of Kajiba.
Oh, no!
Such an miss, a Chicken Nando fucking it up too. Chile's gonna go back into the lead here. Oh, that hurts.
Oh, not like that. Not like that. And Crimson continuing to struggle now. Chile, pedal to the metal. Final quarter.
I gotta slow down a little. Yeah. But the combo advantage for Australia isn't that major at all. I think Australia is gonna need another miss for Chile at least, and maybe even two, in order to get the lead back. I think this late into the map they are gonna need to. And it's not that difficult. They've already played this type of section 3 times now.
They need a double miss from Chile.
They need it soon.
Yeah, their combos are there now, so they're pulling over a little more score. If there is a drop, Quijibo and Stark are going to trade. That's not good news. Crimson drops, and that will probably seal the deal.
Ooh, there was a glimmer of hope there for Australia on this map. It would have been very good for them to pick up this point, because now the momentum is back on the end of Chile. Stark with a miss right at the end. A cheeky little miss, doesn't really matter. Score difference of about 60,000 points, a little less than that. And well done recovering there on the end of Chile. 2 misses only in total for both Eldenel and Pekarat. Stark was really the only one to struggle on that team.
Tragic timing of that double miss from Australia at the end. They pulled the gap back, only to lose it at the very ending, and now it's 3-1. They will have the pick, so a chance to cut the lead in half here for Australia. But you can see Quijibo, he spinner trapped himself on that spinner about halfway through. It was roughly 2/3 of the way through.
Yeah, like it really hurts, because I assume he just felt really good full comboing the map so far, and he might have gotten a little overconfident due to that. And when you do that, you might just drop your entire mindset of let's play it safe on this spinner and let's just catch the next notes. We don't need those 2 bananas. You might just want to go for those 2 bananas at that point. But that costs him the win on this pick. So that is really unfortunate.
Now Australia, they don't have any more mixed mod. They have to go back to the drawing board here.
I mean, honestly, they could go for no mod, that's fine, but would they dare attempt pick another Hard Rock right now? Considering the fact that Crimson Please has warmed up in terms of Hard Rock, they are likely going to keep the same roster, and they're going to hopefully not have those early misses from Crimson Please at the very start of the map. Okay, never mind, they're not doing that.
Going for Nomad 3, overtime.
Stick to the plan, I think. Yeah, just stick to it.
Makes sense. We'll see how Chile respond here. Lion QTXE subbing back in with Pekarat and Eldenel.
Yeah, that's plenty. Honestly, Eldenel is really good in these type of maps too. Pekarat is as well. This is not high-end play for these players. They are all in the top 100 on the end of Chile at least. And even for Australian players, this really isn't that difficult of a map. So not too many changes necessary at all. And there you go. They're just going to go on with it. Play the game. Have some fun. Fifth map of the match. Overtime.
Australia really need this point badly.
They're not bad on combats though, the Australians. They definitely aren't. So this might just prove very handy for them. I'm pretty sure this was very much part of their plan. They very much knew they were going to play this map in particular. As opposed to the other no mods that were still left, those 2 specifics. I'm pretty sure Chile is stronger on those 2. Let's see how they do.
No early misses. Still working our way through the first 200 combo.
Some nasty sliders in this map, so anybody can be caught out. It's all about being consistent and nerve control as well. But the Australians are always chill, right? That's what they're known for, so prove us right. Come on, guys.
Well, so far so good for everyone. Scorebar still flickering. Oh, Line QTXE will be the first miss, though. I'll put Australia in front.
Oh, it's really unfortunate, too, right before that break, so he can see that he was the one that got Chile into the disadvantage right there. I hope that doesn't demoralize him.
Yeah, that was right before the break, so everyone got to see that miss, but Quijibo is going to trade it back.
Alrighty, that's going to level out, I'm pretty sure, when Quijibo's back at Tuna Combo. clean play by everybody else, though. There's a lot of, well, actually, yeah, plenty of FCs. There's one double S still from Crimson Please, which is really difficult in this map, considering those very tough sliders everywhere. In tournament play, you might just want to avoid those Line QTXZ, however, with another miss on a very peculiar slow part, which means that Australia is going to be able to take the lead back. It must hurt for him to miss all those really...
Pekorat! And now that's 2 misses down for Chile. Quijibo will trade one of them back, but Crimson and Chicken Nando doing the damage. Eldenel, the only FC remaining for Chile, and the only combo above 200.
Yeah. Score gap of 40,000. Well, a little less, actually. It's only like 30. Yeah, 30,000 points, and that's very much bridgeable by the Chilean team. They just need one miss in Australia. They're gonna need it soon, though, because we're 2/3 into the map. If those misses happen at the very end of the map, and that's the hardest part of the map, I'm pretty sure, it's gonna be too late for the Chilean team.
Yeah, Chile are now at Australia's mercy here. Final quarter of the map. And it might just be, I don't know, it's kind of in that territory of, is one miss going to be enough for Chile? Because 30,000 points, that's kind of just over one miss.
Correct. It might still be at this moment in time, but not for long, and everybody is holding on very well to the combos. This is really impressive play from everybody. Crimson, please, still with a double S2. Eldenel, the only other FC. Actually, Chicken Nando also had FC, but he's going to miss together with Line QTXZ, so that's going to trade. That's not enough, Chile.
Yep, that is not enough. Chile did not need a trade. They needed a full miss from Australia to capitalize. And that will be Australia's second point of the match. Eldenel and Crimson, please, bringing home the FCs.
Very clean there. Very clean by the Australian team. That's a very high score.
Very consistent stuff from Australia and Chile. Look at these miscounts coming in. 5 from Australia, 4 from Chile. That is combined.
It's about timing. It's all about timing. Chicken Nando just had 3 misses right after each other, so that's where they came from. Line is definitely gonna bash his head against the wall, though, considering the fact where he missed those notes. Both, well, his initial 2 misses were both in a very slow part, like exactly the parts where you especially don't want to miss. Second points Australia, though. They're being really competitive in this game. I know there's certain people that expected Chile to absolutely blast them out of this tournament, but it doesn't seem to be happening just yet.
Wow, and Chile are going with Hard Rock 2. They're going to stick to their game plan, despite the fact that Quijibo and Crimson are playing pretty well in Hard Rock.
Well, the thing is, Chile has more people to swap out than Australia. So I assume that Chile's just going to swap out 2 players as opposed to 1 player being swapped out from Australia. And all the other players that are going to stay in the lobby, they need to readapt to the higher AR again. So exactly the same story as with Hidden, just a little less, well, crude as when you do it with Hidden. But still, that favors Chile because they can swap out more people, and there's still a lot of really skilled players on the Chilean end when it comes to Hard Rock. I think literally the entire roster can play Hard Rock well for them. So I think at the start of the map, Chile will be able to grab more points than Australia. It might just balance out towards the end, but this seems like fair play from Chile.
Yep, and this is going to be the last Hard Rock pick of the match. The Hard Rock pool will be completely exhausted. And again, another short one, 1:58. Quijibo checking back in for Australia. Stark is going to fill in here instead of Orasil, alongside Eldenel and Pekorat. That is something you mentioned about the Chilean roster. Just basically any one of them could play this Hard Rock spot.
Yeah. So just pick tactical people. They're going to swap out Pekorat for Orasil last second. Sure, that could probably make sense. Again, they can all do it. They really can, but it's just smarter to pick people that have not played in the last map for your next Hard Rock pick. So anybody that played the previous map, you want to put in as many other people that haven't played that map as the previous map as possible, and that's what they're doing right here, which Australia can't really do with their roster.
Mm-hmm. And if you can't do that, you have to kind of go with the opposite end of the spectrum, which is put certain players in and make them play every one of the maps till they get warmed up on a certain mod, which is what we've seen with Quijibo and Crimson. But certainly the Chilean method is the more ideal and optimal.
Yeah,
it's a battle of
Let's
ideals.
Ideals, even.
Strategies, ideals, if you will. This match has now become a metaphysical concept.
I didn't know they have such difficult language in America too. Wow.
Quijibo's gonna find the first
miss. Crimson please do. So yeah, there you go. Already Australia is not quite able to adapt as quickly as Chile. Stark there with the first miss on the Chilean end, but the early advantage goes to Chile with actually quite a significant score difference there of about 80,000 points.
Yeah, so one misadvantage for Chile. As we see those combos start recovering back up to 200. Should be about a 25,000 point advantage for Chile, maybe 30k.
Double S is still for Eldenel, Ariziel, and Chicken Nando. See how long they are able to hold on to those. I do wonder. But then again, a single miss on the end of Chile on this next upcoming Ki could still bring Australia quite close to their score. But I think Australia's going to need at least 2 by now. So,
Chicken Nando. Yep. They are really behind the 8 ball here, and Crimson is going to find yet another miss, and Chile is showing no signs of slowing down. Only a single miss from Stark. Eldel and Ariziel still with the FCs.
Yeah, they don't seem to struggle at all. Very clean movements from all players on the Chilean end, and yeah, the map is almost over. There's no way they can bridge this gap anymore of 200,000 points. Wow, very good play there for Chile. Only Stark with a miss. Crimson please with another miss towards the end there for Australia, and there's just
Ariziel!
How dare he? How dare he miss that note?
Oh, no FC for Ariziel. Last note blues. Eldenel, the only FC at Chile, still super clean on that. That was about as perfect as it can get. 4-2.
He can laugh about it at least. He's in chat saying he's dropping a big XD over there, so it's fine. You played well. You played really well. Alrighty, so it's 4-2 now. So Australia not in as nice of a position as they were a few maps ago. What do they do now? Hidden, it seems.
Yep, they're gonna decide to brave the hidden pool. And this is going to be yeah, they are very quick. They seem to kind of know where they want to go. But this should be pretty important here because we're going to find out which of these teams has the edge on hidden, which I believe you'd have to give the edge to Chile, but Australia are a very good hidden team. That is kind of their bread and butter to an extent.
Yep, and this is a AR 9.3 map. So that means that the Chileans can't really flex their old school muscles here because they're old school players such as Line QTZ and Eldenel. They are really good on those 2013 era maps that are AR8 or AR7 with hidden add on top of that. They are just really like some of the best players in the world when it comes to those maps. These maps, they're still really good at playing hidden on like new meta maps. Anything that's fast too. It's not quite as good relative to what they can do on those later stage maps you'll see in this tournament as well, in like the finals and grand finals. So Australia has a good chance of taking this point still.
No surprise to see them go for the convert hidden pick here first. Panda Bear will be checking in for Quijibo for their first map of the match. And looks like we are ready to go.
Well, let's see it then. The 7th map of this match. Chile leading 4-2.
It'll be Leku, Line, and Pekarat for Chile against Panda Bear, Crimson, and Chicken Nando for Australia. Another very short map.
Yeah, the match is already taking long enough. Now, I would love to see this go out the entire way, so good luck to Australia on this one, but the best team, may the best team win. Right? No misses so far for either team. It's a fairly standard difficulty beginning, despite the fact that some of these streams look a little dangerous. They aren't really that dangerous, but Line now misses the first node. Australia taking that early lead.
Slight advantage for Australia off that miss. No other misses to report. Everyone else still looking very good, rocking SSs. Nearing the halfway point. A very short map.
They studied this map, I'm pretty sure. This seems like very good performance with considering the fact that they were able to decide on this pick so quick, and the fact that they are still all three holding a double S. Seems that they know what's up with this map, and they just
even Chile though, Line going down again.
Yeah,
but it seems that both teams were very apparent that Hidden was going to be played at some point in this map. It wasn't a matter of if, just when.
Some of these plays wiggling those streams too.
Oh. Some of these wiggles have me a little concerned, but everyone hitting it. Line QTXE, the only one struggling, being caught out. Chicken Nando is going to be the first miss for Australia. Pecco also going down for Chile. And Australia have an emphatic win on this Hidden 3 pick.
I mean, not yet. Panda Bear with a miss, but I think it's going to be a bit too late. Yeah, that's just spinner at the end. And there you go. Australia streaming their way towards their third point. Well played on Hidden there. And it just went according to plan, I'm pretty sure.
Nearly 3 million points for Australia. That is an SS and an FC from Crimson, please. And a nice FC from Leku as well on the side of Chile. Panda Bear unfortunately dropping that FC at the very ending in the last sections. But Australia looking very strong on Hidden. And they really needed to perform strongly on that. So that might deter Chile from picking Hidden.
Indeed. In the meantime, there's Indonesia versus Singapore going on too. Quick update on that. It's 1-1 right now. The previous pick was won by Singapore and double time won by 3,692 points of difference.
Ooh.
That's very little.
That's close.
That is indeed not too much.
That match is absolutely bonkers. Indonesia against Singapore. So we'll definitely keep you updated on the scoreline as that match develops, but right now we've got an interesting match here in front of our hands. Chile now. They've been able to maintain the breakpoint advantage they gained at the start, but Australia have been with them every step of the way since, and it'll be double time 4.
Exactly. Do they dare go Hidden again after that loss? Probably not. So instead, why not just go for a Blue Dragon double time pick, which then again is like one of those maps that the older players on the end of Chile will double time pick. I'm not entirely sure. It is a very strategic pick, I do believe. Going into double time, again, with the bigger roster of theirs, being able to swap out more players, whereas Australia can't, it means that they are more adapted to playing with a character that moves twice as fast. So let's see it.
Pekarat and Stark will also be adding on Hidden for reading preferences. No score multiplier bonus there. And here we go.
Then again, the more nervous you are, the harder it is to play double time. And Chilean players have been known to be nervous quite often. Stark and Pekarat with a miss there. Stark actually missing twice at the very start of the map. So that might hinder them a little bit. Somehow Chile always manages to get a little nervous. Kijibo not moving there for Australia. And that's still going to give the Australian lead, maybe?
Oh, it's going to eat away that advantage they gained a little bit. 2 misses there from Quijibo, but still a slight edge for Australia because of just the combos from Crimson and Chicken Nando. Once Quijibo gets back up to 200, the bleeding should stop, but Crimson is going to find a miss, and now Chile will be taking back the advantage.
Yeah, quite rapidly too. 70 combo doesn't quite cut it here, Crimson. And now they have a 11,000 point lead, so any miss on the end of Chile will give it back to Australia for sure. But if there's no more misses, it's going to go to Chile. Do I suspect that to happen? No, but you never know with these two teams. They're really high level.
Well, just now crossing that halfway point. Crimson's back up to 200. Everyone at 200, so let's look at that gap. It's only 16,000, so a single miss will definitely still swing it. 16, 17,000.
It's probably heating up over on the side of Chile right now. You don't want to be leading by just 16,000 points on your own pick. And everybody is catching these notes so far as well. Oh, this is going to be nerve-wracking. Chicken Nando there with a miss for Australia is going to increase the lead for Chile a little bit. Is that enough to take this point? Maybe it is.
Final quarter of the map. Australia are going to need to see a miss from Chile soon if they want to have any shot of taking a break point and tying this matchup. But Chile looking good. Looking to close it out here. Looking to guarantee that tiebreaker at least.
Yeah, no more misses on the end of Chile since I made that comment about no misses. And I told you, these guys are really good. And that gives you some unexpectedly proper results, such as these. I mean, Australia played really well there. Crimson Police with one final miss there right before the spin-up. And well played to Australia on this one, but...
Yep.
Wow, only 3 misses in total for Chile. How do you beat that?
SS coming out of Aricio there. And still only a margin of 60k. That's what, just 2.5 misses?
Yeah, I'm absolutely flabbergasted by this. Well played to Chile. Not getting nervous on this map is also very nice for them because this is the type of map I would expect Chile to blow open. And if they did, Australia would be leading because their pick is up next, and being 4-4 would, technically give them the lead. But now Chile is in the driver's position, driver's seat. Australia's going to have to win 3 points in a row in order to stay in this winners bracket.
Mm-hmm. And I can feel like we're probably going to be seeing Hidden 2 come out of Australia. Either that or one of the Nomads. Of course, they didn't get blown out on that double time pick. But I'm sure they would rather go for a mod they had more success on.
Go for it. Maybe.
You have limited options. It's kind of just what are you good on that's left.
I mean, the title track, so Hidden 2, might be a good option too, because it isn't really that much different from Anima, despite the fact that one is a combat and the other is a specific, so you would expect big differences, but there's similar left-rights in both maps. But they won't. But they won't. They are doing DT1, as you said. 60k is very doable, honestly. Winning this map, they shouldn't be... Their heads shouldn't be down on the fact that they just lost by 60k on a double time map. That's not a lot. That's 1 or 2 misses at best. So
this kind of also
way here.
This kind of also will put Chile in a very interesting spot if Australia takes the point, because then you'll just conceded a double time point with 2 double times left, a hidden, and 2 nomads. The nomads are kind of coin flippy. The hiddens, Australia's been playing well on, and if they just beat you on a double time, it might be a really tough spot for Chile to be in mentally.
Yeah, it does get a help by the fact that they are ahead by 5-3 now. So if they are comfortable in the tiebreaker, I'm not entirely sure whether they will be better on the tiebreaker than Australia. But if they are, it will give them a bit of peace of mind, even on these other 2 potential maps that might still happen in this game. But they won the previous double time, so they can just hopefully keep it within a high note and finish it up with this map. That's probably what they want to realize right here. And Australia might just, ruin that plan. But I really don't know, actually. I really don't know.
Interesting pick. Australia deciding to go for the double time pick.
I think it's part of the plan too, though. I think Australia so far has just been picking the maps that they wanted to play in order chronologically without ever swaying from the plan at all. That's why they're so quick on the picks, and that's why they're not like too demotivated every single time they lose one of their own picks. They just know that there's like another day coming up, another map, and that hopefully gets proven here. Hopefully their hard work will be rewarded on this map, but so far all players are playing so incredibly well.
It's just a few drop and misses from Quijibo making the difference right now. That's it. Everyone holding the FCs halfway through.
Wow.
It could come down to just this small margin. This is kind of ridiculous.
There's one key eye, so it's all going to happen here. Kajiba with the first miss, so the one who had the least accuracy seems to be the most nervous player too. Everybody in the end of Chile still holding on to combo, and that will probably be enough if they're able to keep that up.
Yeah, Australia are going to need to see something from Chile right now, or this match is over. Arisiel is going to find a miss, and he may have found 2. I'm not quite sure about that. Looks like it was just 1, based off the accuracy.
Is it in time?
Kajiba
with the miss.
Australia need Pekaret or Eldonel to drop, and then there's a chance. But they need it ASAP. And it doesn't look like they're going to get it.
Nope. Yeah, there's nothing here. Chile with a 6-3 win, clutching that double time. But wow, these teams perform really, really well in double time picks. Only 2 players having missed in the entire lobby. 3 misses for Kajibo and 1 for Rizal. Wow.
4 FCs and 3 of them SSs at that. And this is the closest 6-3 I think I've seen in a long time. That did not feel like a 6-3. Australia contested so many of the maps that they ended up losing. The margins of victory were very close. They definitely put in a really good performance, and I think they'll be a solid force in the losers bracket going forward. But Chile, your big winners, 6-3.
Congratulations to them, and yeah, Australia, keep your heads up. You guys played really incredibly well against Chile just now, and people should be fearing you in the losers bracket for sure.
Australia will be playing against Finland in the losers bracket. That match is probably going to be nuts.
How's Finland been doing this year, actually?
Pretty good.
Right.
Let's see. They were in the only tiebreaker in the round of 32 against Germany, which they lost. They were down 3-0, got 4 in a row. Germany came back and won.
Oh, they did the 4 in a row thing again? Okay.
They did the 4 in a row thing again, yes. But this time Germany said no.
Our neighbors helping us out of the shame. But that could be a really good match indeed.
So I think we're going to Indonesia, Singapore?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're going to switch that game. It's 3-1 by now. Indonesia won another 2 points in a row just now. Not by a really big margin. Indonesia won the 3rd map by 106,000 points and the 4th map by 34,000 points. Again, that's just a singular miss. So Singapore still very much in the game, I'm pretty sure, as we move to that match as well.
And the winner of this match will be Chile's opponent.